Hello, my sewing friends. Here's a quick fabric call.
Woohoo!
I'm Jen, and this is my sewing room where I brought a bunch of thrifted fabric. It's not linens, it's actual fabric. Okay, let me start off with this. It was a yard, but it has been cut, so it's more like 3/4 of a yard. This is, I can't pronounce this, the road to Haliawa. That's the best I can do with a Hawaiian name, but it is Robert Kaufman, and it is beautiful. So enough to do a little bit with, maybe keep it for quilting. I don't know, we'll see. The second one is Heavenly Peace by Verna Mosquera for Free Spirit. Now, I saw Free Spirit and I thought, oh yeah, I gotta grab that. And this is, where did I mark it? I think it's about a yard, but it's beautiful. I got the prettiest things. And again, you know, like I said, they're not, did I say this? Not much yardage for the most part, but for the quilting fabrics, but they are so pretty. This is 1.5 yards, and it is Hemingway by Whistler Studios. And oh my gosh, this is so pretty. I love this one. And plus, there's a fair amount of it. So 1 3/4. I could probably, I don't know, clothing wise, this is quilting cotton, so I don't know. But yeah, anyway, got that one. Gorgeous. This is Emma Lena's Treasures by Choice Fabrics. It's from the gallery. The gallery is the collection, I think. And then this is Emma Lena's Treasures. And it's Choice Fabrics. I could not get over this one. Ditty print. Oh man, so pretty. I just love these colors. And this is 1.5 yards. Did I say that at the beginning? I can't remember. Now this, I thought this was just broadcloth, and I thought, okay, always good to have white broadcloth. I think I'm running low, but I think it's a sheet. I didn't, you know, it was hanging in with the fabrics, but it's got a raw edge where a selvage edge should be, so I think it's probably a sheet. And it is, the little piece fell off. I think it's about a little over 1/2 yard, maybe 2/3 of a yard. So yeah, I mean, it'll be nice to have if I need a little piece to like stick into something that I need a little piece of. But yeah, I was kind of disappointed when I got it home and I thought, oh shoot, that's a sheet. I buy sheets all the time, but I thought it was broadcloth, but that's okay. It'll serve a very similar purpose. This is 4 3/8 yards. I think it originally was 4.5. And it is this beautiful seersucker. Look at this. It's a seersucker plaid. Oh, it's just, I just love it. I don't know what I'm gonna make with it, but that's a lot of yards, 4 3/8. So yeah, I mean, gosh, I can see a summer shirt dress. I can see a pair of capris, even though this is very light. I can see, I don't know, a little outfit for my grandson. I can see a skirt. Oh, just so many things. With regard to capris versus a skirt, I was on a birthday overnight trip yesterday, and I took a rayon dress to wear, and then I took another rayon dress to wear, and that rayon dress is knit, and it had stains on it that I hadn't seen when I got it out of the laundry because it's a royal blue. So I had to wear a pair of capris, they're denim, and a little shirt that used to be a black dress that I cut off and made a top. And you know, it's like 95 degrees here. So okay, you know, you can walk outside as long as you take, you know, breaks and stay hydrated and go into the air conditioning from time to time. So my husband and I are walking up and down this avenue, and I said, I can't do this. I can't do this. I'm so hot that I can't regulate my body temperature anymore, and I got to put something else on. So I put the dress on that I had worn the previous day. I thought I could have just brought one dress. I say that because capris in Florida might be okay for some people, but I can't regulate my body temperature anymore. So that's why I wear dresses, because they're so breezy and nice. So this will probably be a skirt or a dress. But it's so nice. Oh, such a pretty color. That pink and red, and oh, I love it. Now these last two I got because I liked the print, but I have to tell you, they feel like home dec, and in fact they are. I looked it up. They are from a designer, and her name is Dorothy. I'm looking on the selvage to see if I can find it. Her name is Dorothy Draper, and so she is well known as a designer, like a home dec designer, for having done the Grand Hotel, which is on an island in Lake Erie. Oh, Mackinac. It's on Mackinac Island, and it is so famous. If you are old enough to remember Somewhere in Time, I think it was called, that was all filmed at the Grand Hotel. And oh man, when that came out, I just loved it. So my husband and I have visited there. But Mackinac Island is so cool because you're not allowed to have a car. You can have a bike, or you can take one of the little horse-drawn wagons. It's just so cool. If you ever get a chance to visit there in the summer, it's worth your while. So, okay, back to the fabric. This is by designer Dorothy Draper, and I have 3 yards of this piece. And clearly it is home dec. You can tell because there's this beautiful pattern, but that there's this running through it, and it runs through on both sides. And it is about, gosh, I don't know, 54 to 60 wide. This is probably a better way to see that kind of stripe that goes through. But it's gorgeous. It's really pretty. And I don't know what I'll do with this because it's got some weight. It's a cotton, 100% cotton that's got some weight. So this is 3 yards and this is 3 3/4 yards. And boy, if my daughter has another baby and has a little girl and needs to do some things in her room, I can decorate with those. Oh, it'll be so pretty. I know how to do girls. I really do, because I had 5 and I decorated a lot of rooms. So I should say designed. That's the more current way to say it, isn't it? But I don't know what else I would do with this unless I made like, just something that needs some weight to it. You know, a garment that has to have some weight. So I don't know, but oh, it was just too pretty to pass up. All this pink, I can't resist. So that's all the fabric. I did get 2 quilting books. One is America's Best Quilting Projects, and I'm going to show you a couple of the reasons that I bought this book. And any time I see a quilting book, I pick it up and I flip through it. And this was really, I don't know, it's a Rodale quilt book, so it's kind of one of those compilations of a lot of designers who did a lot of things. And so I liked what I saw. And so here are some of the things that I saw. There were some log cabin little purse accessories, and I liked the coasters. And what attracted me to that was the size of the log cabin design. And the other one, oh, I've lost my little place, but anyway, those are the designs that I liked from this book. This was published in 1993. So this will be nice to have in my collection of quilt books, because I'm getting quite a collection. The other one, now this I find so interesting. The book is Better Homes and Gardens Patchwork Quilting. Now, at first glance, this book, I would have gone right by it. But I thought, okay, every book deserves a look. This is so 1970s, and I lived through the 70s, and no thank you. But there were a couple of things in here. There's a log cabin. There is a new fashioned log cabin, which appealed to me. And then there's one called Storm at Sea. So those were what caught my eye when I picked up the book. But there were papers inside, folded inside. The first was I think this is a knitting pattern for a lacy baby Afghan. I have Girls Who Crochet. I don't know if this is, oh, it is crochet, a size C crochet hook. So I'll pass that along to them. The rest was a whole slew of papers. Now what I want to show you is that I kind of put them in order. And I thought, this is the thought process of the person who owned this book and wanted to make a quilt. So this is so cool. This is where the designer started. Probably a she. I'm going to call her she. This is, I have put a fan on because it's oppressively hot. And this is the hottest room in the house. Why did I pick that for the sewing room? I don't know. So she started with that. And then she went to these, just sketches of what she might want to do. And she went from there to these. Isn't this so cool? To see the process, the thinking through of what she wanted to do. And then she went to these. I may not have these in precise order, but. And then she got that paper that used to be on printers, you know. When you used to do faxes and that kind of thing. All my pages are blowing away. And we went from that to this. Isn't this so cool? And this. She was just designing all over the place. And then we went to this, and this, she's got some dimensions written. And then we have, I think, the final one, because it's got dimensions and it's done in color. How cool is this? I just think anytime that I buy something thrifted and it's got any kind of history in it, I'm so thrilled. So I'll keep that. I will keep that probably inside that book where they came from. But I was just thrilled to get that little bit of history. All my linens were 25% off. I think a couple were 50% off. And the books were $2 each, just for reference. I don't always run across fabric. In fact, it's seldom that I do, even at Salvation Army, where they actually have a section for the fabric. I don't find fabric that I want to buy very often. It's just, I don't know, little pieces, and a lot of it is home deck, and a lot of it is polyester, and it's things people are getting rid of. So, you know, a lot of it doesn't appeal to me a lot of the time. But these did. These were just finds, and there were a few more quilting cottons in there that I could have gotten that I thought, oh, no, I don't know. So anyway, I wanted to share those with you. And let me know what you think, if you've seen any of those patterns, and you know, if they mean anything to you, let me know. I would love to hear. As always, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and I'm going to leave you not with a prayer card, but with my favorite scripture, which is do justice, love mercy, and walk humbly with your God. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.